To a UX designer, a wireframe is the layout of content and functionality of any product that helps to meet the user need.
Wireframe is like a skeletal work before the actual work.
There are paths that you follow to be able to ensure that you complete a specific task in design.
There are three types of wireframes. We have the low fidelity, the mid fidelity, and the high fidelity.
I see wireframe to be like maybe we're about to create a human being, and then we first of all form the skeletal system of the human being.
So you have a sketch that gives you the basic or the raw form of what our end product or end design is.
An example of the low fidelity is the paper wireframe. This has to do with like a sketch. The designer is trying to create a sketch of what he wants his idea to look like. It's mostly rough and it's not really detailed.
The skeletal system, it doesn't have the eyes, the nose, and some of the other functionalities. But when we get to the final design stage, when everything is formed, you now begin to see the real picture that we had in mind before we started the work.
It provides an early visual that can be used for review by the client.
The first stage is the empathize, where you have to put yourself in the shoes of your target audience, that's your users. We have the ideate, where you have to think about or innovate ideas, innovations, ideas that you can use to offer solutions.
For the one with design, you have the home page, and then you have where you check out the product features before you get to check out and confirmation. So each of these layouts is the wireframe. So it helps us to have that simple structure. So as a customer, you will be able to see what it would look like. It's a basic raw form of how it should look like without the designs and all of the different things that you see on a typical website.
I come to you and I say, I have an idea, I want to build an estate and it's going to be fine. It will not make sense to you, but if I come with the architectural work and then I begin to show you what this view will look like, I think it will make more sense and it will give you a background to invest in my idea.
It is easier to do than going straight to the design. It helps to minimize mistakes.
Then the defining is being able to explain. You have already identified the problem and then you are now defining them so that you can be able to solve them.
The mid fidelity, it's not clear. It's also a digital wireframe.
Then we have the prototype. You have to put these things in expression, in design expression for your users to understand, to give them full satisfaction. And then the last one has to do with the test. Then
when you have your wireframe, you can show to your clients if they have any feedback they give you. So if their feedback is okay, then it gives you the confidence as a designer to know that, okay, fine, I have met the needs of my client, and then you move on to the next stage. So that means it creates a good dialogue between the designer and, of course, the client as well.
The high fidelity is a digital wireframe. You should have like a look of what the designer wants to achieve.
It is not always easy for the customer to grasp because it doesn't have visuals. It doesn't look like a typical website. A layman would not really understand the diagrams, figures, and how simple it is. At the end of the day, it's all good because it helps you to prevent mistakes. So it's better to get it wrong at the wireframe stage than get it wrong at the design stage.